establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Allie. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
Yeah, remember, also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. And Sacramento has possession. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. James can't get it to go. SGA deciding where to go with it. Caruso pass to Holmgren. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
DeRozan, a screen on Caruso. And there's James from the arc. Connects from downtown. James has got 8. And something close to my heart going on tonight. It's Dunks for Dollars here in the arena, a charity that helps local dog shelters.
Well, I think we all can agree that this is one of the best nights at the arena. They've raised so much money and for such a good cause. A lot of very happy pups out there because of the efforts of this organization.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give us a breather and talk things over. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Shams, it would seem the Kings are one of those teams in danger of being stuck in the middle. Where do they go from here?
Ryan, the West is so tough, and just think about it. After the Kings made the playoffs in 2023, after they snapped that 16-year playoff drought, things have just trended the other way. And now they're left scratching, clawing their way to stay in the mix. They have some talent, they have some draft capital. Let's see what they can do in the vaunted West.
Shots good by James.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Outside, SGA. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento leading by 6. James, right side. They kick it out to Murray. DeRozan outside. It's James on the wing. Williams defending. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's SGA missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to James. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Sacramento on top. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. City. 1:03 left in the first half. Taking a look at the Thunder. SGA and Wallace with the backcourt. Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
fun having Sham sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And here's James. 18 points for him.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Caruso, a screen on DeRozan. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his first bucket in this one. And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective. And moving on, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your off-season is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with James. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Caruso. Nice D from Levine. The Kings lead by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Kings last season traded for Zach Levine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. James can't get that one to fall. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over Westbrook. And it's SGA missing.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 as he got to go.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Holmgren inside. James is there. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Number 1, the Thunder.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Sacramento leading by 9. James outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
James outside. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range. James has got 12 now in this quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Timeout. Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams has checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Thunder trail by 10. Here's SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. Sinks it from distance. James has got 15 points here in the second half.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
SGA passes to Williams. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
DeRozan a screen. Here's James. Back to DeRozan. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, showing a little versatility. With their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in the game. The three, James. The shot misses. And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Caruso comes in for Williams. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. DeRozan, a screen on Holmgren. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the court for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. And it's Caruso in at the 3. And stolen by Holmgren. Puts it up from 17. Ooh, rising fire.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
I think we can say that shot is well within his